everybody, good morning. How's everybody today? Do you all manage to watch the heritage video earlier on? If you all didn't manage to watch, can you give me a 0? If you managed to watch it just now, give me a 1. Oh, you all can't watch it. Oh, okay. Joanne, can we replay the heritage video again?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, hang on. Hang in tight, everybody. All right.
Menus, day 1. Transforming customers into fans. Comfortably have our finger on the pulse, helping us create the world's best kitchen plans. Really worth sharing. People with the same passion together.
Sorry, I think I will try again.
Menus, day 1. Transforming customers into fans. Comfortably have our finger on the pulse, helping us create the world's best kitchen plans. Yes, really worth sharing.
Sorry, system tergendala. Let's have another person to share, okay? Can we have Jiani to share us the video? Okay, hang in tight, everybody. Have you had your breakfast? If you have, give me a 1. If you haven't, give me a 0. Have you had your breakfast? Oh, Kimmy, you haven't had your breakfast yet. Oh, wow. Those that are not eating, are you all fasting? Doing intermittent fasting? Wow, Kimmy is still fasting. Anyone else doing fasting? Like intermittent fasting, like 20 hours, don't eat, only eat for 4 hours kind. I actually tried that before and I lost quite a lot of weight. And I actually gained it back by making lots of chocolate cake and perfecting my chocolate cake skills. Oh, okay, let's watch the video now. Enjoy.
When a demo didn't go to plan, a young Hans-Jörg Gerber knew things could be better. And so begins a journey, from then till now. And we kept on going. 1971, Hans-Jörg Gerber created the first Thermomix. If all we wanted was to make a food processor, we would have stopped long back. But we wanted to create an extraordinary experience, which is why we're still going. Then, now, always. Thermomix.
Welcome back. Okay, so just now earlier on, what was showed was the heritage video. Are you all impressed with how the Thermomix actually came about? If yes, give me a 5. If no, give me an X. Are you all impressed? Yes, right? Can you imagine, right? If the founder actually stopped at blender, we probably won't even have Thermomix today, and we won't have any other counterfeits as well, right? Okay, all right. So without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Anna. I'm part of the team here at ACE branch. I'm based in Petaling Jaya. It's an honor to have all of you here today to join us to cook this Vietnamese dishes that we have for you all today. Hang on, let me look at blender. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Okay, all right. So today we're gonna have a few dishes. We're gonna have banh bao. We're gonna have avocado shake, Vietnamese coffee. What else? Black sesame dessert, and also spring rolls. Okay, so yeah, can we have all the chefs in one frame? Okay, all right. So here we have Yi Chin. She'll be making black sesame dessert for us today. Yi Chin, can you wave? Okay, all right, thank you. And then we have Xin Yi. She's gonna make Vietnamese coffee and also condensed milk from scratch. Okay, and we have Susanna. She's gonna make us Vietnamese chicken strip, lemongrass strip. Yes. Okay, and then Joanne is gonna make us avocado shake. She's our controller for today, and I'm gonna make banh bao and also spring rolls. And Jenny here is our world record breaker. Yay! Give her a round of applause. Good job, Jenny. Wow, she sold 90 over units last month. Isn't that amazing? It's quite amazing, right? So that actually proves that Thermomix is actually quite impressive. Okay, so I would like to ask you all a question. Anyone here owns a Thermomix? If you own a Thermomix, give me a 1. If you don't own a Thermomix, give me a 0. Oh, okay, Susan, Jennifer. Joan, Catherine. Wow, okay. For those who don't own a Thermomix, right? We hope that we can impress you today, okay? All right, you all can follow us on Instagram. You all see all the hands all up, man. You all can actually follow us on Instagram. Let me edit my name a little bit. And then you can actually see the dishes that we make on a daily-ish basis. Even if we don't make anything, right, our friends will actually share and then we just repost them. So you can actually see and get inspired on what we actually cook, all right? Okay. Can we have Joanne to share the screen on our flip chart today? Okay, so yeah, let her start the screen sharing first. Where is the flip chart?
You cannot, right?
We cannot.
Oh my God.
Can we have Johnny to share that? Johnny, do you have the flip chart? Oh, Joanne Candy.
Already, okay.
Okay, well done. Okay, so welcome to your Thermomix cooking experience. Next page. Okay, next page, some more. Okay, basically, right, what is important to your, when it comes to cooking? Is it money saving? Is it reliable, easy? Is it healthy? Is it because you want to get creative? And it's all because you want it to be time saving? What is it? If it's money saving, give me 1. Reliable, easy, give me 2. Healthy, 3. Creative, 4. Time saving, 5. All of the above, give me all. Time saving, all, yeah. Okay, so basically, right, those who have kids, babies, what happens is that you want to be spending time with your kids, and also you want your kid to be eating healthy, right? You don't want your kid to be eating out from a jar all the time, right? Like the baby food in a jar, right? So with the Thermomix, we can actually cook for our babies, and then while the Thermomix is cooking, you can actually spend time with your child, okay? And then why is it money saving? Okay, you might be thinking, right, wow, this machine's so expensive, right? I will let you all know how much is it first. It's 6,988. Okay, it might be wow, like so expensive, right? But then what happens is that you can actually pay by installment. Like we have a few financing plans, which actually have three, I think. Yeah, three. So the first one will be full payment of 6,988. That will come with an additional free gift of a cookbook. And then also our financing plan, we can actually use credit card or debit card. Okay, so for credit card, depending on what bank of credit card you have, we have 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months payment plan. Okay, if you want to know more details, you can actually PM your advisors and they will give you more details on that. Okay, so basically, if we're actually looking at 24 months, you are only paying 291 ringgit 20 cents a month. Okay, that will come up to about 10 ringgit a day. Okay, so for that machine, only 10 ringgit a day. Can you imagine, right? You keep ordering food, delivery and stuff. Yes, sometimes Grab delivery, you have free, right? But then there's a quota to it. Okay, so sometimes if you even drive out to Tapao to like pack food and stuff, you are actually risking yourself. One, the COVID numbers are skyrocketing each day. Like for 2 days continuous, it has been 20,000-ish cases already. And also to drive out, you need to pay for petrol. Probably if you want to go further and go the extra mile, you probably need to pay toll as well. Parking, right? And also when you come back, you need to reheat your food. You need to go shower. You need to basically do a lot of things, right? Just to go out and pack food, you're risking your life. You're risking your health. So it's actually not very worth it, right? So in order to prevent all of those, you just invest in a Thermomix, okay? A Thermomix is like incredible. This is the Thermomix, okay? There you go, okay? All right, so yes, next up, can we have down. Okay, so Thermomix, we have over 20 functions, all right? I'm going to show you a few functions right here. So later, our advisors will go in depth on what are all those functions about, okay? We have scales, so you don't need a digital scale anymore. We have dough, we have the kneading function as well. Turbo, later one of our advisors will show you what this turbo is about. Pre-clean, blend, so you don't even need a blender anymore. Egg boiler, so this egg boiler is actually quite cool one. You can actually make soft boiled eggs, medium soft, medium hard, and hard. So basically you can achieve those kopitiam kind of half-boiled eggs just by using this egg boiler function, okay? All right, besides that, what else do we have? We have kettle mode. So later, one of our advisors that's making coffee, she will show us this kettle mode that can have precise temperature for coffee. All right, so warm up, we can warm up baby food. We can warm up probably soup, okay? And then thicken for sauce and for anything that you want it to be thickened. Okay, rice cooker as well. So rice cooker, this function is actually very, very cool. And you can actually parboil long grain rice, basmati rice, and all kinds of other grains. Okay, so that is our rice cooker function. What else do we have? We also have fermentation mode. We can make our own yogurt, or we can ferment our kimchi, even our dough. If you want it to be faster, you want it to prove faster, we can use fermentation. Slow cook, you can make soup. You can also make things like lamb shank or anything that you want to slow cook. Okay, next one, sous vide. So sous vide, we can sous like all those atas restaurants, all those high-class restaurants, fine dining restaurants, they actually use sous vide function. So basically they put it in a zipper bag or even a vacuum bag, and then they just cook it in a controlled temperature. Okay, all right, so yeah, that is sous vide. Okay, so next up, can we have the next picture? Okay, why we say Thermomix is a perfect kitchen assistant for any lifestyle. As long as you know how to read, you know how to write, and you understand English or Mandarin or any other languages, it can be used as well. Okay, so basically for a single person, even for a couple, even for a family with kids, and also old people. Okay, also I want to show you all, right? our ACE branch manager. Her kid was actually what's that thing? Featured on this page. Look at how cute she is. So cute, right? Her name is Xiao Sai. She's only 2 years age and she can cook and she loves cooking. All right. So those of you who don't know who is this Xiao Sai, you all can follow Elle on me on Instagram. Okay, her kid is actually very cute one. Every time when the mother is making bread, right, she will also want to make one. It's actually quite impressive. So basically, you can actually spend time with your kid. It's like a very good bonding session when you actually knead your dough. You can have your kid to knead together with you, yeah? So you are also, in other words, you're also training their fine motor skills, okay? So next time, if you want to send them for piano lessons or any music lessons, right, their fingers won't be like tofu, okay? Because they're already practicing by kneading the dough, right? Okay, can we have next page? Fast and fresh every day. Yes, so our weighing scale can weigh up to 1 gram of accuracy. Okay, and then we can even make lemonade in 6 seconds. You can even make your own milk tea. So you don't have to go tea line, don't have to go gong cha, anything. You can just make your own milk tea. Even though it's very time consuming, but it's a very good bonding activity with your friends or family. Now we cannot have friends over, right? Probably family members, right? Okay, next page. Cookie dough, an endless inspiration for a lifetime of good food. Yes, we also have cookie dough. So what is cookie dough? Cookie dough is actually a platform where we actually have all our menus and stuff. So basically, let's say you are more, even though you're Chinese, right, you're more inclined to the ang mo kind of recipes, right? You can actually go into our cookie dough. So cookie dough can be accessed through our Thermomix and also through our devices, our phone, laptop, computer, anything that has a Wi-Fi settings or internet connection, you can actually access to our cookie dough, okay? So cookie dough, what happens is that you have a 6+1 free trial, 6 months plus 1 month free trial, okay? So after that, you have to pay a membership of 39 USD a year, okay? So 39 USD will come up to about 160 ringgit, about 15 ringgit a month, okay, which is quite reasonable because we have over 70,000 recipes already. So during the printing, it was 50,000. So now it's already 70,000, okay? So these recipes are all tried already. So those people that actually uploaded it on Cookie Dough, these recipes have been tried. Okay, some you might think that, oh, the rating only 1.0, 2.0, right? For some of you, it may be E, not nice. But for some people, it'll be like very nice, okay? So depending on your taste buds and on how you actually rate your food, okay? So don't be too affected by the rating on Cookie Dough, all right? Next page. All right, perfect lead every time. Yes, so basically those people, okay, we actually have a few advisors over here, right, that's going to share today. Some of them, they don't like to cook. They don't know how to cook because why? They have parents to cook for them until they get married and they have their own kids, right? That's when they actually start making their own bread, their own meatballs or fish balls, or even their own pasta, okay? Next page. We can also make ice cream. Okay, our own sorbet, our own froyo, frozen yogurt, okay? Next page. Okay, low temperature, healthy cooking. So why they say 120 degrees and then like that is because 120 degrees is when you actually have all your nutrients actually jam-packed inside. So we are not losing nutrients while we cook. Because if we actually cook at our stove top, what happens is that the temperature might go as high as 300-400 degrees and you don't even know. Okay, so basically, this is real life story. Okay, we actually have a user that actually cooks with her mask and literally mask and shield. Okay, because what happens is that her husband is actually a Thai chow chef. Thai chow chef is like the one that actually cooks in a big restaurant with wok and everything. So what happens is that he don't smoke, he don't drink, but he had lung cancer, and unfortunately he died because of lung cancer. It's because of all the fumes that he has been inhaling and all. That's why the wife actually got very scared and very worried at that. Even when she cooks at home, right, she also get very worried. That's why she actually got a Thermomix, and ever since then, she cooks without her mask. Okay. Also, we have high temperature and caramelization. So later, Susanna will be cooking Vietnamese chicken strip that will be using this high temperature. You can also play with sugar. You can make your own lollipop, your own honeycomb. Okay. Next up, perfect temperature control. Okay, so heating up baby food, 37 degrees, melting chocolate. So you can actually temper your own chocolate with Thermomix. Okay, you don't have to use a double boiler to temper your chocolate. Okay, you can even dissolve gelatin, make your own kaya. Yeah. So a lot of us actually make the first few things that we make, right? We actually make our own kaya, which is very incredible. Okay, and you can brew coffee, tea. You can make a perfect sauce at 70 degrees, saute, browning, and caramelization. Okay, I want to talk about baby food. Can you imagine, right? The olden days, what happened? Is that you have a bowl, correct? You have a bowl, you feed your child, right? You feed your child like that. Okay, eat like that. Yeah, you blow, 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 you feed your kid, correct? Okay, what about when you have a helper? Okay, now you have a helper, and then this is what your helper do also. Take for your kid, blow, 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 and feed your kid. Isn't it disgusting? Like all the bacteria all inside the food, and then you feed your kid like that. Disgusting, isn't it? If it's yourself, it's okay lah. Your helper, maybe your friend, you don't even know what your friend eats, and whether your friend brush their teeth or floss their teeth or not, you don't even know, right? So that's why with the Thermomix, you can actually heat up baby food. You can even make puree, blend baby food, everything in just a Thermomix. Okay, you don't need to get extra blending stuff to actually blend food for your kid, for your child, for kids that are actually teething or on solid food, right? Okay, next page. Perfect texture every time for fruit jam, kaya, even oni, yogurt, pumpkin soup, everything. Okay, so cooking delicious meals. So what they say is a 4-layer cooking. Okay, so what happened is that you can actually cook your rice in here or your soup, basically your soup. So you have your liquid in here. And then after that, you have your simmering basket. So your simmering basket is that when you put your rice inside, okay? Now we talk about Asian style cooking. So we have water inside. This water will be used for your soup, okay? And then the water will cook the rice, okay? Then after that, we have this aroma tray that we are going to stack up. So we will actually use the lid first, okay? We'll cover with the lid. And then after that, we'll use this tray. We will actually put our whole chicken if you want, or you can put in vegetable. Okay, then after that, we have the top layer. Oops, by top layer, I think I put my dough. Okay, so the top layer, you can actually put vegetable or you can put fish, and then you cover up with the lid. So that's where you get your 4-in-1 cooking. Okay, so yeah, it's actually, we also have a cookbook that actually teaches you 3-in-1 cooking, 4-in-1 cooking, okay? So basically, even if you don't know how to cook, right, don't worry, you'll be a pro in no time. Okay, next page. Getting the right temperature. Okay, I already gone through this one. Next page, nourishing and flavorful. Okay, you can make braised duck. This is for our slow cook function. We can even make red bean soup, braised lamb shank. Okay, next page. Make our own yogurt. I've actually made my own yogurt before. You all can actually check it out on YouTube. I only have one set video. I promise to upload more videos. Okay, so that is your yogurt. Next page, sous vide. So you can sous vide eggs, fish, rib-eye steak, even lamb and fish. So I've actually tried sous videing rib-eye steak from. So I actually got a rib-eye steak, like a chill one from New Zealand. I didn't get it from New Zealand. I get it New Zealand meat. Okay, so basically you just sous vide it for 15 minutes only. Okay, then after that you just char it over the pan, or you can actually use your torch to actually torch the meat. Okay, so it's actually very fast. In 20 minutes you have your steak, and you can even make your own mashed potato with your Thermomix. Okay, all right, next page. Benefits of cooking with Thermomix. Everyone can cook. So it's quick and easy. Auto cooking, auto washing. Later, Joanne will show you the pre-cleaning function. Okay. So goodbye to cooking fumes, which is true. Okay. You can even cook in your living room, and there won't be any fumes, depending on what you cook. High temperature is not counted. Okay. Next page. Okay. So this one I already gone through, right? The full payment, the financing plan. Okay. We also have free gifts, but we will show you later, okay, the free gifts, all right? Next one, the complete package. Okay, so the whole thing, right, comes with all of this. So we have the simmering basket to wash your fruits. You can even blanch your meat, all right? So whatever things that you need help washing, right, you just put it inside your basket. Let's say you want to wash your strawberries or your blueberries. Just rinse it in water first if you want to rinse it in water. Then after you put it inside your simmering basket, fill it up, and then put some the soap, the detergent to wash the vegetable and the fruits. Put it for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, speed 3 or speed 4, okay? And then just let it wash Okay, then after that, when it's done, just run it through running water or tap water, then it's done already. Okay, we also have the whisk, the butterfly whisk, which is this one. This is a butterfly whisk. We can actually take to whip our cream, and we can also make kaya, or when we cook tofu or anything, we can actually cook the tofu in our Thermomix. Okay, even though we have a blade inside, this whisk will actually help to prevent it from cutting our tofu or our meat. Okay, and then we also have spatula. So this spatula is actually very cool. Can you all see a hook down here? Can, right? This hook. Okay, this hook, right, actually serves the purpose. Thermomix is actually very, very clever. Okay, so can you see my simmering basket right here? So can you imagine it's so hot, right? You cannot take anything unless you have super fingers, then you just get it out like that. But you can actually use this hook and just assist your simmering basket to come out like that. Isn't it amazing? Look, it's actually tested and proven amazing already. Right. It's so cool, right? What else? Okay, so we also have splash guard. So whenever we do our high temperature cooking, we actually need our splash guard. Like, you know, when you actually fry something with our wok, right, we want to prevent the oil from splattering. So we actually use splash guard that is like the netting kind. Actually have it behind. But yeah, this is our splash guard, okay? And what else do we have? Oh, we also have blade cover. But this blade cover doesn't come with the set, okay? You can actually purchase it separately. So what this blade cover actually does is that it actually protects the blade. Like when you do your sous vide, or when you want to cook soup and you don't want your meat to be minced and stuff, you actually use this blade cover to cover the blade. Okay, so you're actually cooking it, slow cooking it without cutting your meat. All right. Okay, so I think I don't want to talk about this heat chart already. I'm getting too long-winded. Okay, now can we have our first chef to cook today? So Susanna will be cooking Vietnamese chicken strip.
Hi,
And
good morning. It's Susanna here. So today I'm going to show you the Vietnamese lemongrass chicken, which is very, very easy. And I never thought that I could actually cook this, okay? So I will just call out the recipe here and then start cooking. So the first step is that the Thermomix asked me to put a bowl here. Actually, is to marinate the chicken. So I don't used to cook. I don't know how to cook before this. Do you know that what people scared the most? If that people doesn't know how to cook, you know what is the question that they're very scared to hear is that when you ask for a recipe, then people will tell you, you agak-agak put the soy sauce, you agak-agak put the sugar. So what is that agak-agak? Actually, it doesn't work for someone who doesn't cook like me. So every time when I call my mom that I want to cook for this, can you teach me? Okay, you agak-agak put this, you agak-agak put that. Then it just doesn't work. Okay. So the good thing about the cookie dough is that you can't really see my screen, okay, but I can explain to you. So the good thing about the cookie dough is that it can tell you that what package of seasoning that you need. So you no need to go and Google, you no need to study the YouTube. You just follow exactly what he asks you to do. So he said, put a bowl, and then next you put the chicken. He asked you to put the fish sauce. Then I put the fish sauce, and then garlic, curry powder, salt, sugar, soy sauce, and you just mix it. So I have put everything in, and it asked me to marinate this at least 30 minutes in my fridge. But I already marinated it since last night. I put it overnight. So then what next? I just follow exactly. So I have no knowledge on how to cook this dish before this. So I just follow blindly. Okay. So after that, he asked me to put 20 grams of cooking oil. So there is a scale here. So every time cookie dough asks me to, Thermomix asks me to put some ingredients. So it will poke out the scale. So I just tag it, then I just put 20 grams. Okay. After that, we just press next. Put the lemongrass. So I have my lemongrass here. So I just put it in. Okay, put the shallot. Okay, so I have this thing here. Put it in. So what next? So I press the next. It said, put the lid And then we're going to blend all this. So how much time it needs? Only 6 seconds. You already preset for you. I just turn the knot. Done, 6 seconds. So we see what the word that it does. Six seconds. This is what you can get with your 6 seconds. Then,
Wow, your fingers won't even sting, right, Susanna? You don't even have to
Yes.
cut the onion.
it's a lifesaver for mommy who doesn't cook like me. So next. So ask me to scrap down. You know, last time when I tried to learn how to do the mushroom soup for my daughter, I actually studied 10 YouTube video and then I jot down all the ingredients and I will compare which one will give me the simple ingredients and easy cooking. So it spends like a day of time to study just because I want to cook mushroom soup for my daughter. Okay, so I insert and then it asks me to saute this for 8 minutes. So do you have a blender that can blend things and saute the things for you? So this is kind of like lifesaver for mommy now. So I'm done for this saute 6 minutes. Should we pass to the next cook? Yeah, before this, I also want to mention we have a mixing knife inside the Thermomix. So whatever we do, the mixing knife is always there. So if you want to fry mee hoon, the mixing knife is there. If you want to grind something, like for example, we want to make the rock sugar powder, we also use the mixing knife here. So whatever you cook, you want to knead your dough, the mixing knife is always there. So how amazing it is, the mixing knife won't break your mee hoon, won't break your noodles, and so on. You also use this to make juice. So that is how amazing of this Thermomix design actually. So Anna, should I talk to you?
Thank you, Susanna. Okay, next up, we're going to have Yi-Chin. Okay, Yi-Chin is going to show us the turbo function, all right? If you're actually very intrigued by what is this turbo function, okay, this turbo function is actually quite amazing. You can actually you can actually make rice flour. Okay, so basically you just use like white rice and you can just mill the rice into rice flour. Okay, so today she's gonna blend walnuts. Okay, over to you, Yi-Chin.
Thanks, Anna. Hi everyone, I'm Yi-Chin. So today I'm actually going to cook the black sesame, sweet walnut black sesame soup, and I'm actually using the cookie dough recipe. So it's actually very easy. You can see that it's already appeared on my screen here that I'm going to cook this today. So what you can do is just click start cooking. So to make this, we have all the preset steps and all. I've already included on my recipe, so I'll just skip directly to show you how do I turbo my walnut. Yeah, so I can actually just scroll through and I can actually straight skip into, right? All right, so here this will be, it shows me how to put a walnut. What I need for here is actually I need 50 grams of walnuts. So I won't actually measure it. So because you can actually call out the scale and measure it here. Yeah, so what I can do, I just press the 3 buttons here. I can actually, while I'm cooking, I can call a scale. Then I can just pour in my walnut. Yeah, so you don't have to actually pour your walnut in a different bowl. Then you have to wash a lot of equipment. Yeah. And the scale here, the accuracy is actually up to 1 gram, you can see. And it's actually very sensitive because I'm actually moving and I'm talking and the wind is actually moving. Yeah, so just make sure that I tie it back to 0. And I'll just pour in. Okay, so if it's too much, then you can just bring it up, that's fine. Yeah. And because it's very sensitive, so every time when I touch, you can see that it moves. Right? So when you're done, you can just click next. And you can just put the cover back. All right, I'm going to show you a turbo function. So I'm going to go out because this is a manual function. You can see that here, there's a turbo mode. So you can see that the walnut I have is actually very big pieces like that. I'm going to blend it and you become like gunpowder form. I'll just turn it to 2 seconds. And just bear with me. Okay. And when you're using the turbo mode, it's actually very safe because here it will be locked. And when it's done, you have to exit your turbo mode before this safety lock will be released. Let me show you. So you can see my walnut are blended. It's done. From a very big chunk of walnut, it becomes a powdered form. So this is the beauty of the turbo mode of Thermomix. Yeah, you can even blend rock sugar into icing sugar. So that's it on the turbo mode.
Okay, now we will pass to Sydney.
Yes.
Hi, Sydney.
Hi, let me unmute first. Can you hear me clearly? Hi, I'm Cindy. So today I'm going to showcase you how to make Vietnamese coffee. So as you all know, the best thing about Vietnamese coffee is actually the condensed milk. So do you know that you can actually make your own condensed milk at home? So I'm going to show you how to do it. The best thing about making your own is you can actually adjust the ingredients as you go. So now, as you can see from my screen here, I'm going to just call out my condensed milk recipe out. Okay, so just follow cookie dough and see what it asks you to do, then you just add. So what it says here is to add 40 grams of unsalted butter. But I actually don't have unsalted butter at home, so I'll just add some salted butter. It doesn't matter. A lot of people actually think that cookie dough is very rigid. Means like everything in the recipe you have to follow like exactly the same thing, you can't amend. But that's not true. You can still change it according to your taste. Okay, so next, what we need to do is add some water, about 125 grams. So I'll just add it in. Okay, so that's it. It's actually very easy. So just close the thing. And it need to take about 3 minutes to make the condensed milk. Okay, so basically what you need to do is just to wait and you can goyang kaki, no need to do anything. So for me, what I feel it's best about making your own ingredients, like your own condensed milk, is you can actually amend the recipe. Like you can get the best ingredients. Like for me, later on, I need to add in sugar. So usually I know like from outside, if you buy your own sugar, usually it will be the like normal custard sugar. But for later, I'm going to use this organic like cane sugar. Is it brown sugar? So it's like for me, I feel it's like safer. So at least if I feed my kids anything that I make from Thermomix, I will know that what are the ingredients that I put into their mouth. Yeah, so basically that's it. Anna, do you want to say anything?
Yes, okay. So about store-bought condensed milk, right? What happens is that it's actually filled with chemicals. All right. So can you imagine you actually step into probably the factory or anything. I don't think they actually have milk, you know. Everything is just chemical. Okay, so
yeah. Usually the expiry date, I'm a bit anal, so usually I'll go and check like the expiry date. Like for condensed milk, usually it's about up to 2 years. And it's the same go to like all these like Prego sauce or spaghetti sauce. So usually I will need to feed my kids, right? I have like a pair of twins and also a 4-year-old daughter. So I will try to cut down on all these like store-bought food. So if can, I will make my own like spaghetti sauce for them, everything from scratch. So that's how I find like it's very useful in that sense to have a Thermomix at home.
Exactly, like you know exactly what ingredients you put in, and it's not like preservative or anything. Okay, probably the only MSG that you actually put in, right, is your soy sauce lah. Unless you want to make your own soy sauce, okay, you go the extra mile, you put in the extra effort, you make your own soy sauce, okay. So yeah, concern, yes, very good for healthy concern, correct, okay. So basically, the only thing that has MSG is probably your soy sauce, your black sauce, and all the other sauce. Okay, but you're actually not putting in Ajinomoto, like what those people actually cook. Like when you go and tapa from outside, they probably use a lot of MSG, right? So that you actually see that, oh, their food very tasty, but what happens after that? You get very thirsty, isn't it? Right? Okay, so while Cindy is making a thing, I'm going to talk about cookie dough. Okay, so back to cookie dough, right? So cookie dough is actually very cool one. Okay, so we have cookie dough right here. Can you all see my screen? Can I be spotlighted, please? Give me the spotlight. Why am I not spotlighted? Joanne, spotlight Anna. Hello. Okay. All right, okay. So this is, you can actually access your, okay, let me just go through this thing, okay? So basically our Thermomix, we have these 3 buttons thing. This is for time, this is temperature, and this is your speed. Your speed can go all the way up to 10. Let me adjust, can go up to 10. This is like our turbo function, okay? And then your temperature, we can go up to 120 is the max. And then also we have this Varoma. Okay, what is this Varoma? This Varoma is, you actually use this when we actually what's that word? Steam stuff, okay? That's when you use your Varoma. And then you have this time that you actually set, okay? Next up, okay, so basically I have my week. So these are the things that I actually make. I have bun bao, and I'm going to make prawn spring rolls later. So I actually search all of this, and I'm going to make kaya tomorrow. Okay, so actually you can actually set up when you want to make your stuff. Okay, and then we also have my recipes. These are the recipe collections that I actually saved already. 21天让你爱上美善品, and then you can actually save out all your stuff that you actually see on Cookie Dough, all the collections that you save. You can actually see it over here. Okay, we also have saved collection, not saved collection, created collection. So these are the things that I actually make. Okay, so 30 minutes meal. So I actually save all these things: Japanese rice, make with dinner, and then try. So this try, right, I actually wanted to make very atas dessert by this Antonio guy. He's actually a very famous pastry chef. So I actually want to try making this, but I haven't get my pastry ring yet. Okay, so this is actually very cool. But then the total time to make is 9 hours and 35 minutes. It's very time consuming. But look, everything is there already. It actually leads you, it actually holds your hand and tell you what are the things to do. Okay, if you want to make this, okay, let's just go through, okay, like we can just put, start cooking. And then it will ask you, okay, preheat your oven, 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you Google lah, what is 230 degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, then after that, it tell you what to do lah. See, everything is so easy. Then after that, 1 minute. Then the only thing you need to turn is just your knob. So just turn to 3.5. That's all. Okay, so when it's done, you just press next. Okay, then you scrape the sides, and then next, insert the lid, the cover, and then speed again. Then after that, just add accordingly. So just follow exactly. And then the only thing you probably need to do, or the only thing that probably will go wrong, is your shaping skills. Okay. So we cook it. How about we go back to Cindy? I think her condensed milk is done. Let's look at hers.
Mine is done for a while already. So it's actually very fast, you know. So what we need to do is just press next. So let me show you. So can you all see? Actually, it melted the butter just now. So now what I'm going to do is just to add the sugar. So it says here, cookie dough, you have to add 180 grams of sugar. So usually for me, I prefer ground manis. So I'll just add lesser than that, probably about 150. So this is the beauty of using Thermomix and making your own ingredients at home. You can actually amend the ingredients and the portion that you want. Yep. Yeah. So next, okay, 110 grams of milk powder. So just add it in. Okay. So next, a pinch of salt. Remember just now I actually used the unsalted butter, so I will just omit this step because it's actually the same, using unsalted butter and later on adding salt. So close the pot. And yeah, we are practically done. You just need to wait for 30 seconds. So wait for it to blend until it becomes smooth. Okay, just want to share like how did I stumble upon this.
Okay, I think Sinyi is almost done with her. Are you almost done, Sinyi? Oh, not done. Okay, so back to my cookie dough. Okay, what other things can we do? Just now I was telling y'all that y'all can actually put it on your phone, right? So you can actually go to cookiedough.international. Okay, y'all don't sign up first, okay? If y'all sign up and y'all buy your Thermomix, right? Y'all don't get 7 months. Use an email address that is for trial, okay? For fun one, okay? All right, so basically I want to make bun bao, so I'm just gonna put add. Okay, so this add, so I'm just gonna put add, and then I'm gonna put into add to shopping list. Okay, so you actually have this shopping listing, then you just go to shopping list, right? What happens is that it's actually categorized into by category or by recipes. Okay, so by recipes, you see, I actually want to make bun bao. I want to make what else? Fresh prawn spring rolls, Vietnamese lemongrass pork strips and stuff. Okay, then after that, you can also see by category. Okay, so by category, you have like baking powder. I'm pretty sure you all have baking powder at home, right? It's a household staple, so you can just tick it off. And then those of you that always make bread at home, you probably have yeast, right? Just take it off. And then sugar also, household staples. Then just take it off. Whatever you have, right, you just take it off. And then whatever that has been ticked off is actually right here, the bottom there. After you scroll, it's actually bottom here. Okay, so it's actually very convenient. Like, you know, sometimes when you go for grocery shopping, right, you'll be like, ayo, I want to buy this. Then you buy it, right? Then on the way home, you'll be like, I forgot to buy this. Now how am I going to make this recipe, right? So basically with this cookie dough, everything is already inside. So it's actually quite helpful, isn't it? Okay, alrighty. Is he done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yes.
Oh,
It
yay.
took
Okay.
30 seconds.
Wow.
I just want to share how I stumbled across this condensed milk recipes, because the other day I actually ran out of condensed milk because me and my husband, we all like teh tarik. Yeah, Thermomix make very good teh tarik. So I actually asked him to go and buy. He said, no, I'm very lazy lah. He said, if your Thermomix is soaking, why not you try and find to see whether your Thermomix can actually make it. So I was like, okay lah, then maybe I should just go and search, since he already said, right? Then to my surprise, it's actually inside and it's so easy. It's just using all the normal staple ingredients at home, like butter, your milk powder, and also like water only. And it's really so easy. I was very surprised. So now I'm going to pour the condensed milk out. So can you see it's actually like this? Yeah, so everything, it just takes about 3 minutes and 30 seconds only. It's so fast. So another thing I want to share about Thermomix, every design of the Thermomix is actually well planned. You see, you can actually use, this is the lid, you know. I actually usually use the lid like this, so that when I pour my condensed milk out, it wouldn't be like split everywhere, like fly over everywhere. You see, it's like just pour it in like this. Ta-da! So it's good also if you want to like prepare porridge for your kids and you want to fill it up into the tumbler. So usually if you pour, then suddenly like all the things will fly out. So it becomes very messy. So Thermomix, you can actually use the lid like this. Yep. So that's it. There's still a lot more. Yep, I think I'm done for this. So now we can pass to the next person.
Okay, the next person will be, hang on.
Anna.
Ella. Okay, I'm supposed to show you the bun bao, but my mom is actually making it right now. Y'all want to see how she wrapped or not? Okay, let me show you. My mom is actually very shy, so I won't show her face, okay? Okay, so this is the dough that I actually made in the morning. Okay, if you want to see the process of making, right, just follow me on Instagram, okay? So I will show you the perfect kneading. So my mom actually, she watched all these YouTube videos, right? And then she likes to make all these things, right? I show you. So basically, we actually marinated our meat with the Thermomix already. So this is the meat. These are meat. We actually have shiitake mushroom inside. We also have garlic, oyster sauce, salt, pepper, and basically everything inside the cookie dough. Okay, we just follow exactly. So we're gonna make bun bao. Okay, this bun bao is actually improvised version. Okay, I'm not gonna follow exactly from the Thermomix one. Okay. Because we need to actually steam it and then make it into a meatball and so on and so forth. Okay, see how she wraps? Come here. Okay, so this is how my mom wraps, okay? So you have to lift it and then take your finger and just spin. I mean, you have to go, I'll show you like that. You see or not? Wow.
Auntie is so professional.
And guess what? This is only like her third time making this.
Wow.
Impressive, right? She's
Yeah.
actually very good with her hands. And look, so amazing. So we're going to use our Thermomix to actually steam it later. So yeah, oh, can see, sorry. There you go. So cool, right? If it's so cool, right, can you all give me a clap? You know, you have the reaction thing, right? Can you all give me that thing?
hand one.
Give my mom a clap or give her a number 5. That's so amazing. High five. Right? So cool, right? Okay, look. So this is the bao that she actually made. Yeah. So cool, right? So basically, we actually use this aroma tray to actually put all this steaming of bun baos. Then after that, we're going to steam it, and then we can eat our bao. Okay. All right. So that is our bao. Next up, can we have Yi Chin to show us her black sesame dessert? So just now she actually turbo her walnut already, right? Wow, mommy, they say wow, wow, wow. Everybody say wow.
Gigi, you have to unmute.
Yes, so just now I already turbo my walnut. So now I'm going to cook my black sesame. So just follow the recipe here. In Cookido, just ask me to add sesame seeds. I'll just call it the scale. And then it requires me to put 100 grams of black sesame. So I just pour it in.
Okay, can you all see how precise the scale is?
Yeah.
Right?
Just next, and then add glutinous rice flour. So it's called for 50 grams. I'll just follow, and I'll just add 50 grams. Sorry, yeah. Okay. I'll just off my fan because it's very sensitive. Yeah, you can see that. So it's the Thermomix is actually very, very sensitive. When you have when you turn on your fan to the speed is too high, then you can see it's jumping off. Yeah. Okay, now I put in that. I'll just click next and then add sugar. And the sugar part, you can actually adjust yourself. If you don't like too sweet, you can actually adjust it. Water. I can just click next, and then I'll just cover it. And there you go. I only need 10 minutes, and you can actually cook at 100 degrees, and then just need to turn the knob. And it is cooking. So this is actually very convenient because traditionally, if you want to cook black sesame, when you cook it over the stove, you have to stand there and watch over the fire because if it's too heat, it's too hot, you would actually burn your black sesame, and your black sesame will taste very, very bitter. But with Thermomix, it has the accuracy of 100 degrees. So when you turn out, your black sesame is actually just.
So now maybe how about Jenny? Can you show us the free gift?
Yeah, so basically, right, if you actually buy from us, I think this free gift is up till this Sunday, all right? So Jenny is going to show us the free gifts. So it actually has 4 free gifts, if I'm not mistaken. But if you actually make a full payment, you get an extra cookbook that I don't even have. Okay, can we have Jenny? Let's spotlight the Jenny.
Okay, spotlight me.
Hey, okay, Jenny.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Jenny. Okay, first of all, I will show you the free gift, which is this one. Anyone spotlight me?
Yes,
Okay, I spotlight myself.
already spotlight.
Okay, so first I will show you this Varoma silicone mold, which is suitable for steam, for bake, and for freeze. For example, for steaming purpose, you can add in your egg and steam and place it in the Veroma dish to do this steaming. Okay. Also can maybe you want to freeze ice cream for your kids, so you can add in your filling here and put it into the fridge overnight. Yeah, you can see from here it is very flexible, so you will not worry that the hard solid thing cannot be removed from the mold. Yeah, it can be removed very easily. Okay, the second gift I will show is the stainless steel stand. This is the stainless steel stand. You can see it is made up from the 18A stainless steel, which is a very high grade of stainless steel. Yeah, you can see it's very different from outside that maybe we bought from Wujingdian or IKEA. It's very different. It will not bend easily. And it is also designed perfectly fit our Veroma dish. So by using this way, it will not block, our plate will not block the steam to going through the hole. Okay, let's go to the third free gift. This is the third free gift, which is a reusable baking paper, a set of 24. So my favorite way of using this is I will place this on my Veroma dish, Veroma tray, sorry, and steam my egg to do tamago sushi. The last free gift is my favorite cookbook, Daily Asian Cooking. So I will show you some menu in the cookbook. The cookbook is all about Asian cuisine and local cuisines. So my favorite menu is this noodle and rice. This is chapati. Yeah, because of this pandemic, right, we cannot enjoy the local dish in hawker store. So we can make our hawker store dishes at home. Chapatis, banh mi, and this, wow, you can see mee goreng mama. I believe that everyone here miss mama, right? Char kway teow. This stir-fried mee hoon. Okay, let's go to this one, ginger sesame oil chicken, ma yu ji. This one, what's this? Braised chicken with mushroom. Okay, all is about 家常便饭. Okay. That's all from me. Back to Anna.
Thank you, Jenny. Okay, next up, we're gonna have Xin Yi again. She's gonna show us a Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah, hi, it's me again. So in order to make the coffee, I'll show you how you can actually achieve the best temperature in brewing the coffee. I'm not sure about you, but some people who are very particular about coffee, they actually want to brew their coffee at a particular temperature, like very exact temperature, because the best temperature to brew coffee is actually for your Vietnamese coffee is about 87 to 90 degrees. And for tea also, you need to have a particular temperature so that you can break out the best of the tea. So for Thermomix, the good thing about it is, yeah, you can actually achieve that, like, because you can just, let me show you. Because you can actually choose the temperature. Let me pour some water in. Because I'm actually making a portion only for myself later. So I'm just going to pour like about 250 ml of water. Okay. So don't say that for Thermomix, you can't actually make a single portion. Everything has to be baked. That's not true. So you see, I'm actually making a cup of coffee for myself. So next, what I do is I'll go to the kettle mode. So I'm not too sure whether you can see my screen clearly. You can actually see that I can choose the temperature that I want. So for coffee, I prefer my coffee, for Vietnamese coffee, the best temperature is about 87 to 90 degrees, but I prefer mine to be a bit hotter. So I will choose 90. So that's it. So just press 90, then I just turn the knob here, then you'll be able to, or maybe I will just bring the screen in for you to see. Can you see? There's actually two indicators here. The bottom one is the preset temperature that I want, and this is the current temperature of the water. So while we are waiting for the thing to cook, Okay. So let me just share a bit about my experience with Thermomix. Like how I actually got this Thermomix. My Thermomix is actually a gift for my sister, which I'm very thankful of. Yeah. Because when I was pregnant with my twins last year, so because my sister know that I don't cook, I usually tapao or I will just cook like very simple things. Even I cook porridge also, it will be like hangus, you know, because sometimes you know lah, when you have kids, because I have another toddler, 4 years old toddler. So sometimes when I cook things, I'll need to watch her and need to check on her, especially if she's very quiet, then you need to see what's she up to. So usually I'll leave my things there and in the end it will be hangus. So for me, my sister know my style, so she actually bought me this Thermomix. When I got it, I was a bit angry. I said, hey, don't give me Thermomix lah. I won't use it one. Why not you just return it and you give me the cash, it's better. But she lied to me. She said, no, you cannot actually refund it. So cannot law. So I need to start using it. So after I started using it, I actually fell in love with it. Even my family also, they were shocked lah, because from zero to hero, they say. Last time I don't even know how to cook, like maybe simple dishes like all the jiok, like not all the like chickens and stuff. I'm not very pro, but now I can actually cook my own nasi lemak. I can cook, what else did I do? I can cook curry, I can make satay, I can make buns, I can make pao, bread, like a lot of things are like even pasta, sous vide, cod fish, everything for my family. So my mother was very impressed. She was like saying, yeah, you should have gotten it earlier instead of now. So yeah, thank God I got it and I'm using it. And that's why I feel like it's actually like a joy to use and share it with everybody now. I think everybody also feel the same, right? Like Anna, right? That's why she always uses it every day. She was like so happy about it.
Yes, okay, let me show you all, right? Cindy's Instagram. Okay, see,
Yeah, my picture very, very ugly.
She said she don't know how to, she said last time she don't know how to cook. See what she can do. She can make nasi lemak, you know. And she can make sambal. Okay, so sambal,
Yeah, sambal is actually very easy. Because last time I used to think that's very hard, but with Thermomix, with the guided cooking, even though if you are like zero in cooking skills, you just follow the guided cooking in Cookie-Do. Yes, I mean it's like confirm you will get it lah.
Exactly. Even tafufa, can see or not? Wow, tafufa. So
Yeah.
even satay. Okay, back to your coffee.
Yeah, my coffee is done already. So yeah, now my temperature is 90 degrees. So basically, can you see here? So this is my condensed milk. Just now what I need to do is, oh yeah, I forgot to show you about the coffee beans. So usually I like to blend my coffee beans because when you blend fresh coffee bean, it actually tastes nicer and it smells good. So this is a coffee bean, can you see? I actually pre-grind it just now when I wasn't, when before I start the demo. So this is how fine the powder gets. Can you all see it? I'm sure whether you can see it. Yeah, so you can blend anything if you have a Thermomix at home. So now what I'm going to do is just pour the coffee into the dripper. Add some water. Yeah, then I'm good to go. Can you see it? Yeah, it actually smells very good at my house now. It's like cafe. Now we can't go dine out in cafe or go to Starbucks or whatever. So you can make your own coffee at home. If you don't have a coffee maker, so you can actually invest in one Thermomix. It's like one machine can fits all. It can be your coffee maker, it can be your blender, it can be your food processor, everything. Even the sous vide machine. Yep, I think that's it. Done. Later I'm going to show you the end product towards the end. Yeah, it smells very good, Anna. Yes.
Wow.
You come to Kuantan, find me then.
Oh my goodness. Boleh merentas negeri now. Okay, now can we have Susanna? Susanna will show us a Vietnamese chicken stew. She's going to put her chicken in to cook.
Back to me again. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. So I done with the saute. Now I want to cook my chicken already. So I want to put in my chicken. So I just next. Okay. Ask me to add in the chicken. I want to show you, okay? This is how big is the chicken that I have. So I want to show you that by the time that I put my chicken in to cook, it will remain as it is. The mixing knife inside will not chop my chicken while it do the cooking. So I put it in. Then next, it asks me to close the lid. Okay, I put on my lid. I think you cannot see my screen because I have a very bright room here, very bright lighting here. But I want to tell you that Cookie Do has set everything for me, even the duration to cook the chicken and what is the temperature and what is the speed. So I don't need to worry anything. I just turn my knob and it start cooking. Okay. So I actually very agree with Cindy just now. After you using the Thermomix, actually it's a joy of using it. It bring a lot of joys to the family. So I also want to share a bit on my experience of using the Thermomix. Can you actually hear me, or you can hear the Thermomix cooking the chicken for me actually? Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Yes.
Okay. So let me share a bit of my story with the Thermomix. I actually bought my Thermomix like end of last year. So it is actually less than a year. So the main reason that triggered me of buying the Thermomix actually is my children's school bento. Yeah. So, okay, let me go into a bit of my background. Okay, I'm a working mom of 3 young children, but I'm a mom who doesn't know how to cook before this. I think the main reason because I'm so blessed. I'm the youngest in my family. So I have my parents who can cook really well. Even my elder brothers can cook really well. So after I got married, I stay very near to my parents and also my in-law house. So they actually take care of our 3 meals. I have no worries about all these things. Then the story starts already. Last 2 years, my daughter start to go to primary 1 Chonghua school. So I think all the mothers will know the rush hour, the morning rush hour of preparing your kids, preparing the breakfast, because we are very breakfast person. Preparing the breakfast, get to change, prepare the bento. So we actually don't have enough time to bring them to grandma's house for the early breakfast. So whether I want it or not, I have to prepare all these things. So I actually have a very easy, my daughter actually is a very easy child. She is the type that as long as there's a food, she's very happy already. But then she's very easy to please. She's very easy to feed. She's not a food picker. And yet she said, "Mommy, your pancake is uncooked. Mommy, your fried noodle is tasteless. Mommy, your fried rice is..." Sometimes she choose not to complete her sentence just because she didn't want to hurt my feeling at that time. But she didn't know that I actually woke up at 4 a.m. to prepare all these things for her. So that's the time that I know that I need to look for a solution. But I hesitate to buy Thermomix at that time because of the price. So further on, then MCO 1.0 came. So all of us have to be locked down. So that's the time that I realized actually cooking skill is a survival skill. But unfortunately, my husband and myself, both of us, fell in this. So then I looked into this seriously and I started to do research on this cooking gadget. So after I watched a demo or twice, I decided to buy this thing. So what kind of my experience with the Thermomix before up to now is that finally I think I know that actually I only need 30 minutes, 13 minutes to cook a nice mee hoon or a nice mee hai lap, or I only need a 6 seconds to make a liter of lemonade or a liter of orange juice for my children. And then what else? Jenny, can you help me to share the slide? So now we can easily have, yeah, this is the first slide of the proof before I have my Thermomix. So because I woke up 4 a.m. right to prepare the school bento for my children, I actually record all these things down in my Facebook. If you are my Facebook friend, you actually can see. So my daughter said, "Mommy, your noodles is tasteless, and then your pancake is actually fell." But I have very loving family that they don't use very harsh word lah. So I think they still need me to cook for them. That's why they choose better words to tell all these things. But now, can you go to the second slide? But now we can actually easily have our pizza night. We can have our banana leaf nasi lemak over the weekend. So this is something that we can do together with the children. Okay, to be honest, my expectation from Thermomix is very, very simple. I think my husband's expectation of me using Thermomix is even lower than me. So what is my expectation from the Thermomix when I bought the Thermomix last year? So I only hope that I can cook simple dish to my children. How simple is a simple? My expectation is only I can cook fried mee hoon, fried rice, fried noodles, spaghetti, and white bread. That's all. Can you imagine that the bread that you buy from the bakery shop actually can last for like 4 days, 5 days? It's still very, very soft. So no doubt there's a softener inside. So because my kids love to eat bread, so I think that's one of the expectation that I expect from what I can do from Thermomix itself. But yeah, I know that when I buy the Thermomix, my expectation is very low and I'm very easy to be pleased. But I have gone far beyond that actually. Let me share you a bit on my experience since I bought my Thermomix end of last year. So what have I done? Jenny, can you go to the next slide? I bought my Thermomix November last year actually. This photo, the photo that me and my ex-boyfriend, which is my husband, this is the first cake that I made just a month after the Thermomix. I attended the free cooking class from the S group. So that is the first Christmas cake that I made for my family during the Christmas family dinner. Okay, so after that, I also helped to prepare all sorts of Chinese New Year cookies with my mom. We made like pineapple tart, almond cookies, and so on. And then February time, I was forced to have myself quarantined. So I only bring along Thermomix with me to stay alone in one apartment. And I survived that 14 days without ordering any outside food myself. Okay, then next slide, Jenny. Okay, so I also bake all sort of things. Yeah, look at this. This is the Nyonya Bakchang that I made, I think June with my good friends. She actually challenged me, do you want to do this bakchang or not? I was like, what? Bakchang? For me, it's like kind of mission impossible. But I just follow a video that from the Thermomix Malaysia. Then I managed to do this amazingly with only Thermomix. I don't need extra thingy like steamer or any mixer. I managed to do my own Nyonya Bakchang from someone who didn't know how to cook at all. Just a year before, then I managed to do this bakchang. I feel like I want to pat myself up actually. So my mom also saying the same thing like Cindy's mom. You actually have bought this thing way before last year. Yeah, that's my experience. Yeah, I'm looking for more like family moment, like cooking and eating at home. Yeah, so that's all my sharing for me. Thank you. Anna, I pass it back to you.
All right. Do you think it's like a good gift to give someone, like for a mother to a daughter for their wedding present, right? I feel that it's a very, very good gift, you know. So basically, I have a friend, her mother used to be a Thermomix advisor. Susanna, I can't hear you. Susanna, you're muted. Susanna. Susanna, you're muted. Cannot hear you just now. Yes, lovely gift from husband to wife. Okay, so I actually have a friend. The mother used to be a Thermomix advisor. The mother actually bought Thermomix for 3 of her children as their future wedding gifts. Okay, so all her kids can actually cook using the Thermomix. So it's actually quite impressive, right? Okay, so next up and who is next? Next up will be Joanne. Can you show us your avocado shake?
Yes.
Okay, so Joanne is going to show us the manual way of making the avocado shake. Okay, so just now you all see like everything is so cookie dough-ish, right? We also can cook things manually. Okay, so basically if you have your cookbook, what happens is that you can actually cook it manually, all right? Okay, Joanne, you need to highlight yourself.
A moment. Can see me?
Nope, still no.
Okay, okay. Trên đó đi. Được vô pháp phát đấy.
Okay, let's give Joanne a few seconds.
Okay, but actually,
Okay, can already. Perfect.
so okay, can you hear me right?
Can.
Okay, since just now I think all the presenter they are show about our Thermomix function. So today I will have very fast and easy way to making the avocado milkshake. Okay, first I will just pour in the avocado. Wait, I need to restart the Thermomix. Okay, we just need to have, just to chop it, speed 5, okay? And now we just add in the milk, 200 grams of milk. And I have the condensed milk as well. Just pour in everything. Okay. Okay, I will show you, just now they are using the turbo mode. Okay, I will show you by the speed as well. The ice cube. Just pour in. Okay, and now we are just turn to, is about 1 minute. Speed 10. Okay, it's done. To show you the milkshake.
Wow, look at the avocado drink. So amazing.
And I will show you the pre-clean mode as well.
Yes.
So,
Please.
okay, I just pour the water in. Can you see the screen? Okay, we just put the all-purpose screen by all-purpose. And you will clean it by the machine itself. Okay, so can pass to this. I need 8 minutes to clean it. So Anna can just pass to Anna.
Okay, sure. All right. So I think Yichin wants to show us her black sesame dessert. Yichin, is your dessert ready, Yichin?
Yes, my dessert is actually done cooking, but because we want to make it a very fine texture, right? So I'm going to use the blend function to blend the whole dessert. Yeah. Can you all see me?
No. Joanne, can you spotlight Yichin, please? Thank you.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I mean, when we are done cooking it here, right? It would actually get you to actually blend it. So you just follow. It's just 3 minutes, and then the blending function we can go up to speed 10. So we can just turn the knob slowly and let the whole black sesame inside. Yeah. Just slowly turn the knob up to speed 10. So speed 10 will kind of equivalent to your turbo mode as well. Yeah, to blend everything into very fine texture.
Okay, we might pass to Susanna.
Yes, my chicken is done. So let me show you my chicken here. So I can show you the whole piece of the chicken after it's cooked. So how amazing is the missing line? It can blend the things into powder form, but it can also cook the chicken. So now I want to do my blending. Joanne, you want to explain the blend?
Okay, one moment.
I can show the blade. Hang on. Okay, so this is our blade, like any other blender. Okay, so our blade has, can I have the spotlight, please?
Okay, and nice show.
Okay, all right, so this is the blade, all right? So like any other blenders, the blade has the sharp end and also the blunt end, okay? So basically our Thermomix, we can actually do a reverse function where it will actually go anti-clockwise. When it goes anti-clockwise, it will not cut your meat or your vegetable or even your noodles, okay? Let me show you on my Thermomix. Can you all see over here, right?
Hi, Anna.
Sorry. Just now too fast. I actually slammed my laptop close. Okay, all right. Can I have my spotlight back on, please? Okay, all right. So you see, right, the Thermomix, they have this 3 knobs thing, right? And then there's this blade thing. You can actually press it to let it go reverse. So when it reverses, right, what happens is that this blade will actually go reverse and it will actually not use the sharp end. Okay, so this part is sharp, this part is actually blunt. So only Thermomix, we have this patented technology where it will actually go reverse. All right, this is the only thing in the market right now that we can actually go reverse. So basically, even our kneading of dough, right, what happens is that it will go clockwise 5 times and it will go anti-clockwise once. So can you imagine, like, instead of manually kneading, you can just use a Thermomix. Sometimes you knead, right? The longest I tried kneading was 5 minutes, depending on the recipe, all right? The shortest is just 2 minutes for mantou, okay? All right, so this is your blade. It's actually quite impressive. So our blade is always in our bowl, all right? Don't forget that, yeah? Okay, what else? What's next? Okay, Yichin. Yichin will plate her stuff right now. Can we have the spotlight over to her?
Thanks, Anna. Yeah, so I'm done. So let me show you. And the Germans are actually very clever. They actually designed the Thermomix bowl, right, with the ergonomic function. Yeah. So if you're carrying heavy stuff, you can actually carry from the bottom. You can just lift it up easily. Then let me show you. I'm gonna show. I'm not sure if you can see. So I'm gonna just pull out my black sesame. So it's actually done. So if you carry heavy stuff, you're carrying this way, it can be very heavy. So you can just carry here like very easily. Yeah, even if you want to get it for your mom, if their strength is a bit weak, they can just carry this very easily. So that's simple. So it's actually done, black sesame. Very simple, very easy. You don't have to stand over the stove and cook it and stir it to make sure that the black sesame doesn't get burnt. And you can actually just sit anywhere in your living room with your aircon on and just cook your black sesame. Yeah, or while you're having your dinner, you can just put your black sesame in and let it cook. Then when you're done with your dinner, you can have a very warm, hot soup of dessert.
Thank you so much, Chin. Okay, now can we have back to Joanne? She's going to show us her pre-clean bowl.
Yes, it's done. Okay, let me take the thing first to throw it up. Okay. You see?
Actually, I have my things sorry. Actually, I'm doing the avocado sheet in the living room. That's why I have to pour the water somewhere else. So it's just after pre-clean. Okay. Done.
Wow, so see, so easy, right? Everything is you can actually pre-clean everything. So imagine, right, you actually make your butter cake. You can actually pre-clean your bowl. You don't have to like go through all the nooks and all the crannies and stuff to just wash your blade. All right, probably you need a small little straw to just brush to actually just brush the sides, and that's about it. Okay, all right, who else? Oh, can we go back to Susanna? Can we see your chicken, please?
My chicken is done and I have done my plating as well. So I
Wow.
just added some sliced lemongrass and also some chili. So as simple as this, a mommy who doesn't cook before this can cook Vietnamese dish.
Wow, that's so amazing. Even my pao is ready. Can you all see my pao? I actually put it under the fan just now so that it's colder. Okay, why am I not spotlighted? Spotlight on Anna, please. Okay, see my pao? So impressive, right? The pao that my mom made. I actually made the new and then she wrapped that, huh? Okay, so I take all the glory. So this is the pao that she made. So it's actually quite impressive. You all want to see the insides? Okay, let me show you the inside. Let me use a knife cut. My mom literally did E face. Okay, let me show you the inside. Look it.
Wow.
Yeah, so even the meat has been kneaded with the Thermomix, okay? So it's actually quite impressive, right? With the Thermomix, you can actually do everything with it. Okay, next up, you all want to see me make the spring rolls? Okay, I will probably just make the pork strips one, okay? I actually wanted to make chicken, but I forgot to defrost my chicken. So I'm gonna make the spring rolls right now. So I actually get this rice paper wrap. So you can actually get it in any supermarket. Okay, so you just take one sheet out. Hang on, let me move you back. Okay, you just take one sheet out. Hang on, let me get a plate. Okay, so you need a plate and then you put a little bit of water and then you just dunk this rice paper in like so. Okay, once it's soft, you can actually put in your ingredients already. Yeah, now you stick to the plate. Okay, once it's soft, you can start putting in your carrots. So I've got carrots right here. Funny, now I cannot see the thing. Okay, now it's actually quite soft already, right? Let me put it on the coaster now. Okay, so on the coaster, I'm going to put my carrots. Okay, too much carrots. Just a little bit carrot. And then I also have my pork strips, actually pork cube. Let me slice it a little. And just put it like that. Just like so. And then just wrap it like popiah. I actually have more ingredients, but I just want it to be simple, fast and simple. So just carrots and pork strip. And then just wrap it. Okay, I'm not very good at wrapping. Okay, there you go. Look at my popiah. So cool, right? So you can actually make your own sauce. So you can make your own sauce by putting fish sauce and then put in garlic and what else? Vinegar, sugar inside, and then just dip it, and then there you get your dipping sauce. Okay, it's actually quite simple, right? You actually use this fish sauce. Okay, if you want to be more adventurous, you can use this Sichuan pepper oil. It's actually quite interesting also. It's actually quite nice with the hint of numbness and spiciness. All right, so that's about it. Everyone else, all the presenters, can you show us all your food? I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. Thank you for bearing with us, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Yeah, okay, everybody, those who are not shy, would you like to take a picture? And who's gonna snap the picture? Okay, thank you, everybody. Okay, all right, before I end this session, right, okay, why you have to buy from us ACE, right, is because we have a very, very good support system where if you buy from us, you'll be added into this app that is called BAN. Okay, so this platform is only for people that actually buy from ACE Advisor, or if you're a part of our team, you can actually be with us, okay? And also, why buy from an identified advisor is because if you actually buy off Shopee or off Lazada, Alibaba, or anything else, or everywhere, other platforms besides Thermomix Advisor, what happens is that the warranty might not be covered, all right? Or yeah, then sometimes if anything happens to your machine, what happens is that Thermomix Malaysia will actually hold on to your unit and prevent you from claiming any other warranty. Okay, so that's why buy from us. Okay, buy from us ACE Advisors. All right. Okay, that is all for now. Can we have a good picture, please, with your food? Who's gonna take a picture?
Where's Anna?
I'm here.
I can't see.
Oh, I know why you can't find me, because I never put my hand up.
So, have you put your hand up?
Yeah, already.
But I can't find you also. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's have a group photo. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. If you have any questions, you can actually text us. You can PM us on Instagram. Or yeah. All right. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend ahead. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.